I started spearfishing with some friends just off the beach and kind of seeing what was under the water, and Costa Rica was just full of so much biodiversity that it was really blowing my mind. My name's Trever. I grew up in Southern California and surfed most of my life and skateboarded a lot too. Kind of got a bit tired of being on a computer and kind of dealing with some of the crowds in Orange County. I took some trips down to Costa Rica. It reminded me a lot of Baja, but a little more tropical. And I just kind of felt a real desire to kind of change my work environment. And I ended up with a boat here in Costa Rica. Work with some friends. I have a mechanical background, so I was able to repair a boat and get that boat back in the water. And started actively fishing, running some small fishing charters. Dean is my partner on the boat. Yeah, we fish a lot together. He's been living in Playa Negra for, man, almost 10 plus years. His family owns a restaurant here in town. And he's originally from Southern California also, from Venice area. Woo! And yeah, he knows his way around a boat, man. He's a great fisherman, and the two of us have caught fish for the last 4 or 5 years together on my boat. Gone through quite a few shades down here in Costa Rica. Again, the sun is intense. You're really close to the equator, so we have a really strong amount of sunlight that's hitting the water, that's just hitting you all day. And if you spend hours on the ocean, you really can start to weed out what kind of lenses are gonna work for you and what is not. I mean, you need the most amount of protection you can get out here, and the Kaenon lenses have been amazing. I mean, I only have one set of eyes and I can't replace any of them, so for me it's critical to make sure they're protected in the tropics, you know. I mean, there's no brighter sun, and plus just having the nice clear visibility through the water surface helps us a lot spot fish and look for bait, and keeps us from going blind out here basically. As charter fishermen captains, we don't necessarily need to bring in as many fish as the commercial guys to make a living, you know. So for us, it's not about killing every fish. It's not about coming home with 1,000 pounds of meat, you know. We basically want to respect the environment that we have here and leave it intact. We'll leave with enough fish for people to go home and have dinner with, and that's kind of it. We're going to be fishing again the next couple of days anyways, so we don't take more than what we really need.
Tinny's gone, Bando. Yeah! Sorry. Swing around.
He was barely hooked.
He was barely there. We almost lost him. That's why.
Man, it's a big money fish. It's a big money fish. Down here, take your fish. That was the gaff shot.
Thanks, brother.
Take a good picture of that so Trevor knows.
We didn't damage any of the fillet.
Wow. It's a good one, huh?
This is like our California yellowtail almost.
Nailed it.
Beautiful.
You know, we want to have these fish around for a long time. We want to keep fishing like this for the next few years if possible, and many more after that. So for us, it's important to kind of keep an eye on what the species are doing, and if we're feeling like we're putting too much pressure on certain fish, then we'll actually release a lot of fish too as well. So again, it's not about killing every fish. It's about being on the water and the experience of seeing all this life in the tropics and getting to have a fresh dinner, you know. And that's kind of, for me, that's the most important thing, is a fresh catch and a great day on the water, you know. That's kind of it.